Hey y'all, this morning Michael had an errand to run, y'all. That he said he wouldn't be back until almost supper time. So he did say so sweetly this morning, Paula, for supper can we have fried chicken and peach cobbler and biscuits and then whatever green you want to make? So I said, yeah, I can do that, Michael. And so the next three videos you are going to see Michael's entire meal that he requested. And I'm going to start by seasoning our chicken. And you know what? Labor Day is coming up. If you're doing a picnic or you're going out on the boat, this recipe for my fried chicken is so good to pack in a picnic basket. So this is coming in at a good time, y'all. Now I'm going to take my chicken, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pieces. At the restaurant, we order eight way chicken, which is one whole chicken cut into 8 ways. But I actually like the back of the chicken. So, and my butcher this morning cut the breast in 2, which makes us have 12 pieces instead of 10. But I have checked them all for feathers. You know, those little feathers. I cannot stand the thought of a feather being on my chicken. So, I mean, I have looked at them good. My house seasoning. Let's see, what did I do with my house seasoning? Where did I put my house seasoning? Do y'all know where
It should be at the very bottom. There may be one right inside.
Okay, the very bottom.
Oh, he said it might be one in your drawer, Paul. Your little baby
Oh, okay,
drawer.
there's no telling, but here's some. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, y'all, is season our chicken. My grandmother, when she taught me how to fry chicken, she said, Paula, it really helps your chicken if you'll season it earlier in the day and then put it in the refrigerator so that those seasonings can soak into that chicken. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sprinkle them. I'm going to sprinkle them with house seasoning. And, you know, it's got all the good stuff in it. So I've turned those over. It's wanting to cake up on me. I think the top must have gotten left off. Okay, and I'm going to put that back in the refrigerator and let it sit. So the next step to our fried chicken is to give it a little bath. It's like spa day, kind of. All right, I'm going to start with 3 eggs. These are beautiful, beautiful. And I consider my eggs organic. How about y'all? Would y'all consider them organic?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I let the chickens out yesterday, y'all. And that fang, you know, my little hen that turned out to be a rooster. He is so funny when I let them all out, and he's chasing those chickens all over the place, trying to keep a grip on them and where they are. And the next second, he's holding one down by the neck. He's a funny bird. He is a funny bird. All right, I'm gonna beat up my eggs. And this is going to sound like a lot of hot sauce, y'all, but I swear it doesn't taste hot like you would like hot wings or something like that. Never. So I'm probably going to use, gosh, I used almost a bottle. And now I'm going to add some water to this. just a little squirt of water. And now I'm going to soak our chicken in our mixture. All right, so see, I got enough liquid for it to all sit. And this is the liver to the chicken. And when I go to cook that liver, I'm going to have to stab him to death because livers will pop on you and really burn you bad. Another piece of liver. And then the gizzard, not much of a gizzard, but it is what it is. So I'm going to let this sit on the counter and drink that up. You know what? I almost feel like that's not enough hot sauce. Okay. Okay, you talked me into it. And it's funny how it doesn't make it hot, but you know, every day I'm at that restaurant, half a dozen people are gonna say to me, Paula, that's the best fried chicken I've ever tasted. And I tell you what, when we moved downtown, when we moved out of the Best Western to our first location downtown, we decided at that time that we were going to try different recipes for fried chicken because that would be a perfect time to redo our fried chicken recipe. So we did it in several different ways and we did a taste test. And everybody chose the original way that the lady fried their chicken. So we didn't change a thing.
Nice.
Except the dresses. So there we go. We're going to let this soak maybe 30 minutes. So I probably had this marinating in the hot sauce and egg and water about an hour. So now I'm going to start while our grease is heating up. I'm going to start with our dark parts of the chicken because the dark pieces takes longer to cook than the white pieces. So those are the ones I'll be adding to our pot first. Depending on the size of your chicken. How much did this chicken weigh, Eddie? Do you remember?
I think it was like 3.25 or something.
Okay,
like
so it was very small in comparison to the chickens you're gonna find out there that maybe have been pumped full of growth hormones or something. I don't know what they put in
You said
it.
you were shooting for a 3-pound one. And
Yeah.
That's the smallest one. The
Uh-huh.
butcher could.
Yeah.
The rest of them.
All right, now here comes the wings. And what I'm hunting for is those thighs. Because the thigh is the one that takes the longest to cook out of all the pieces of chicken. But now because I asked them to cut this in a 10-way piece, I really like that because that makes our thigh, I'm going to have to just dig in here to find it. It makes our thigh not as big. Darn, all I can find is those big old breasts he cutting too. Oh, there it is. By cutting it into a 10-way, it makes it a lot smaller than like an 8-way cut thigh. And to our flour, I did add some more house seasoning because I didn't put that much house seasoning when we first started. So I think I got both thighs now. And the last pieces to go in will be breast. All right, now it's real important that you monitor your oil, your peanut oil. I've got a thermometer laying right here, so I'm going to start checking to see where we're at. We're behind the at, aren't we? You shouldn't end a sentence with at. About the only thing I remember from English. All right, so while I'm waiting on that to get up to 350, I'm going to go over here and wash my hands real quick, like, and I will be right back because I don't want my grease to get too hot. I'm at 350, y'all. So I do like to, yeah, that's the thigh. I can't hardly tell which is which. All right, so in goes the thighs and the legs because that's your dark meat. And this is why I like to let my chicken sit out on the counter, because when you start putting that a cold chicken in that hot grease, it doesn't take but a second for that temperature to drop. And depending on the size of your chicken, you'll want to cook your white meat for maybe 11 to 12 minutes, and your dark meat maybe 14 minutes. So I'm going ahead and go in with I got so much flour on I can't even tell what pieces I got. That's the thigh. And you see I put enough oil in it that I wanted to have it cover my chicken. I'm going to stick this in here just for curiosity's sake and see how much it dropped by adding that chicken to the pot. Dropped down to 280 degrees, and that's why it's a challenge to fry chicken at home. Okay, so we're going to let that temperature come back up. And I don't want to overcrowd my pan, so I'm going to have two separate cookings of chicken. All right, here we go. You didn't throw my liver away, did you? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Now for my liver. My little piece of, uh-oh, I dropped it. He didn't want that anyway. All right, now I'm going to take my fork and I'm going to stab that liver to pieces because when it pops on you, it hurts so bad. And this is one way to slow down that popping. Because if you don't pierce them and pierce them and pierce them, they might come back and bite you. And those don't take long to cook at all. I'm fixing to drop that liver in, y'all. So I'm going to show my respect by standing back a little bit. Y'all just missed a huge pop. Didn't they, Eddie? And thank goodness I was standing back here. Maybe it got it out of its system. If you're unsure about your chicken, don't hesitate to pull out your meat thermometer and check it. And this is done. And listen to our buzzer.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.